Hello everybody and welcome to the second annual Universe Mode Elimination Chamber Premium Live event as we are kicking things off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, the winner of this Elimination Chamber match will go to WrestleMania to face Mercedes Moné or whoever the Women's World Champion from SmackDown will be at WrestleMania. As Liv Morgan already in the pod, as here comes a woman Liv has quite a bit of history with, the four-time Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Obviously, Liv Morgan from Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley, another women's wrestler from Raw, looking to get a women's world title shot. Rhea Ripley performing in her home country here tonight in the opening contest of the Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, Rhea Ripley, more title reigns than any woman in Universe Mode history. But Rhea Ripley looking to go to WrestleMania and challenge the SmackDown Women's World Champion, Mercedes Moné, at WrestleMania. Rhea believing she has done everything there is to do on Monday Night Raw. And Rhea Ripley has held that WWE Women's Championship a record 4 times. As Rhea looking at her old rival Liv Morgan. Could be a rivalry reignited in this match. We know Liv and Rhea will both start off in pods. As here comes the first SmackDown representative to enter this match. A woman who is widely regarded as the future of women's wrestling could start tonight. Lyra Valkyria making her way to the ring. Lyra looking to chase her first piece of championship gold at WrestleMania if she wins this match. A bit of a roller coaster year for Lyra Valkyria in her Universe Mode career. She was involved in the Bullet Club Gold United Empire rivalry in the mid stages of Season 2 last year. Lyra Valkyria obviously failed to win the Women's Royal Rumble match, a lot like most of the women in this matchup. Lyra Valkyria would love to go to WrestleMania and live out her dream of becoming the Women's World Champion. Lyra, this will be her first Elimination Chamber match in her career, as Lyra will enter a pod. Who will get the last pod in the second annual Women's Elimination Chamber match? Oh, as it'll be Toni Storm, also from SmackDown. Toni Storm, a former Women's World Champion here in Universe Mode before she lost that title last year at Backlash to Charlotte Flair, who is also going to be in this match. Toni Storm successfully retained that Women's World Championship last year at WrestleMania against the woman who won last year's Women's Elimination Chamber match, Alexa Bliss. You see there Toni Storm now heading into the Elimination Chamber match herself this year. Can Toni Storm win the chamber match and once again go to WrestleMania, where she could try to become a 2-time Women's World Champion here in Universe Mode? Well, here we go. The remaining two women will actually start this match. As here comes two-time WWE Women's Champion, one-time Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair, making her way to the ring. Charlotte Flair, who participated in last year's Women's Elimination Chamber match, obviously wasn't able to get the victory. Charlotte Flair, this is a lot more personal for her. When she was Women's World Champion, she never properly lost that championship. It was because there was a three-way tie in the Women's Iron Survivor match at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So Charlotte was stripped of that championship, never really got her proper one-on-one rematch. She's looking to earn it at WrestleMania, and you see Charlotte now realizing she has to start off this damn thing, looking at all her opponents in the pods. Oh, and Toni Storm, we already talked about the history between those two ladies. As Charlotte will start off against this woman. The woman who failed to become WWE Women's Champion at the Royal Rumble event now has a chance for a Women's World title opportunity, Naomi. Naomi, obviously, very good friends with the current Women's World Champion, Mercedes Moné, who is not here tonight. But Naomi, could you imagine her winning the Elimination Chamber and going on to WrestleMania to face her good friend for the Women's World title? Naomi doesn't have the most attention in Universe Mode up until fairly recently in the last few months. But Naomi quickly on a meteoric rise in her Universe Mode career. As here we go, all 6 competitors have entered the chamber. The winner will face the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania, Charlotte Flair and Naomi starting off. And Naomi actually doing a very good job in getting some momentum to start off this Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, in our main event, we will see the Men's Elimination Chamber match. Drew McIntyre defending the undisputed WWE Championship against 3 wrestlers from Raw and 2 wrestlers from SmackDown. That will be our main event. And Naomi doing good against the 3-time Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. And Flair now into a neckbreaker. Obviously, we said last year's Elimination Chamber match winner was Alexa Bliss, where she failed to win the Women's World title at WrestleMania last year. And Charlotte now, the head scissors applied, and in less than 10 seconds, a new wrestler will enter the chamber match. As these two women continue to square off, who will it be? Oh, nice bulldog there by Naomi, as it'll be the hometown girl, Rhea Ripley, number 3. And Rhea is obviously going to be on the attack. Oh, but Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, a lot of history in the early days of Universe Mode. Now on separate brands, but it's a rivalry reignited for these two. Rhea Ripley ground and pound strikes to Charlotte Flair. Now here's Naomi. The beautiful striking of the veteran Naomi, who's been around longer than really anyone in this match. But Rhea Ripley, taking Naomi down. Oh, and look at Rhea mocking Naomi right in front of Charlotte Flair. And now who will be number 4 in the Women's Elimination Chamber match? This is going to be one hell of a night. Liv Morgan. Oh, Charlotte cover on Naomi and a kick out. And Liv Morgan, a lot of history with Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan, former WWE Women's Champion, former Women's US Champion as well. And now, obviously, Liv going to go after Rhea in the early stages. Oh, look at this. Naomi climbing the chamber wall. Oh, crossbody to Charlotte. Obviously didn't get all of it. And you know Liv Morgan would love to eliminate Rhea Ripley from the chamber match in her own home country. You see Naomi and Charlotte Flair both down. Meanwhile, Morgan, the takedown. Shoulders down will eliminate Rhea early in a kick out. Obviously, eliminations can only occur via pinfall or submission. You see there's Charlotte Flair now. Crossbody connects fully on Naomi. As now it looks like Rhea with a submission. It'll either be Toni Storm or Lyra Valkyria. As it'll be Lyra, number 5. And that means Toni Storm has a huge advantage in the women's Elimination Chamber match, because she will enter the chamber match last. We know Kenny Omega will enter the men's chamber last. Oh, look at this. Charlotte with the natural selection of Lyra on the outside. Lyra can get out of this early. Cover. Hook of the leg. Lyra's already gone. Lyra only lasted a few seconds in this match. Lyra got into this match and she's already the first woman gone from the women's Elimination Chamber match, thanks to Charlotte Flair. Oh, look at this. Rhea rolls up Charlotte and a kick out. As in less than 5 seconds, the final woman, Toni Storm, will enter. As here we go. Either one of the women in the ring right now will face Mercedes Moné or whoever the women's world champion might be. Look at this. Naomi and Toni. Double choke slam to Liv Morgan. I can't believe, though, Lyra Valkyria only lasted probably around 5 seconds in the Elimination Chamber match. Flew all the way here to Australia. And that's what happens when you face some of the hungriest competitors in the game right now. Cover. Naomi sunset flip to Liv. Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley, a lot of history in their days on NXT UK. Oh, Charlotte wanted an elbow to Naomi, didn't work. Toni Storm now. Oh my God, and almost like a leg drop on Rhea. Oh, and Liv now rolls up Charlotte. Cover and a kick out. I believe Naomi hit Toni with a rear view. Cover and a kick out again. And now Rhea has Liv into the vintage electric chair. Into the cover on Liv Morgan, kick out. Wait a minute though, Naomi has Toni in the submission. Oh, but Toni Storm able to get out of it. Meanwhile, Rhea into the prism trap. The prism trap in on her old rival Liv Morgan. Liv might have to tap. I don't think she did, but now Naomi into the submission in on Charlotte. Will Charlotte tap? No. Rhea into the Riptide. Riptide on Morgan. Decides not to go for the cover though, as this is going to be one hell of an interesting women's Elimination Chamber match. Powerbomb to Morgan. Is this enough to eliminate Liv? No, Liv stays alive. Beautiful strikes there by timeless Toni Storm. Oh, wait a minute. Naomi into the bubble bomb. To Charlotte Flair. Shoulders down. Charlotte's eliminated. Charlotte Flair, the second woman, gone. We're now down to 4. Morgan, Storm, Naomi, or Ripley. That's the thing. Toni Storm is the last woman from SmackDown remaining in this match. It's more likely that a Raw women's competitor is going to face the women's world champion at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan and Toni Storm. Meanwhile, Naomi crossbody. Cover on Ripley to eliminate Rhea. No, Rhea stays alive. Near fall. This is awesome chants by the fans in attendance. Codebreaker by Morgan on Toni Storm. Will Toni be eliminated? No, almost. You see the frustration on the face of the former women's champ Liv Morgan. And now Morgan into the Oblivion. Oblivion connects. Cover. Meanwhile, Rhea into the Riptide. Tony is eliminated. And now Rhea covers Naomi. And Naomi stays alive. We are down to 3. All 3 of these women from Monday Night Raw. So it is guaranteed that a Monday Night Raw competitor will face the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania. That just goes to show the amount of star power in the Raw Women's division. We know SmackDown's Nia Jax will face Raw's Jordynne Grace for the Women's Championship, so it makes all the more sense. And Naomi now has Morgan into the Hurricane Rana. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley from behind throws Naomi over. And Rhea has Liv all to herself. The amount of history between these two. Numerous PLE matches against each other. The most recent one being this one. And now Rhea, middle rope. Drop kick connects on Liv. Meanwhile, Naomi from behind. Naomi stacks up Rhea. Shoulders down to steal it. No. Rhea able to survive. And now Naomi, the vintage strikes. Bam. KO blow to Rhea clearly. And now Naomi in complete control of this match. Rear view to Liv. Naomi to get it down to 2. Morgan's eliminated. It's now either down to Naomi or Rhea Ripley. Who will face Mercedes Moné or whoever the Women's World Champion may be at WrestleMania? Rhea, who has WrestleMania experience, who defeated the Royal Rumble winner last year, Trish Stratus, to retain the WWE Women's Championship last year. Naomi wasn't even in universe mode really when WrestleMania happened. Ground and pound strikes for Rhea Ripley. It has all come down to this. Who is it going to be? Naomi trying hard to retreat into the corner. Remember, falls count anywhere as long as it is inside the Elimination Chamber structure. Rhea now, though. Oh my God, throwing Naomi down. And Naomi in perfect position. Are we going to see it? Oh, Naomi able to counter. Wait a minute. Naomi has Rhea trapped into the submission. The submission middle of the ring. Rhea's got nowhere to go. Rhea refuses to tap. Naomi knows she is so close to going to WrestleMania. Oh, taking Rhea down. And Naomi into the cover. Is Naomi going to be the number 1 contender? No. And Naomi cannot let her emotions get the better of her if she wants any chance of getting this golden opportunity. Split low. Rhea able to move out of the way. Big boot now. Uh-oh. And Rhea could do it. What the hell? Well, Rhea trying to get a breather. Yep, classic 2K moment. Well, here we go. Naomi now from behind. Nope. Drop kick. Is now Rhea dragging the lifeless body of Naomi. This could be it. Rhea has her into the prism trap. The prism trap is in on Naomi. No. Naomi able to escape. Face plant. And Naomi can taste it. Can this be her night? Will Naomi go to WrestleMania? Middle rope. Blockbuster. And this could be it. Split-legged moonsault for Naomi. Can she do it? No. Naomi was so close to going to WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley, this isn't her home country. Sure, she's a 4-time world champion, but Rhea Ripley believes there's more in her arsenal. Here we go. Ripley, oh, the elbow right onto the floor. And Rhea Ripley, oh, no. Naomi doesn't want to be there. Electric chair face first onto the floor. And this could be it to go to WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley has done it. Rhea Ripley is the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. In her home country, in front of her people, Rhea Ripley will now have a chance to win the #1 Women's Championship on SmackDown, the Women's World Championship. What a victory for the Eradicator. Look at this by Naomi, the rear view on Liv Morgan, which was enough to eliminate a former women's champ in her own right. But Naomi was so close to beating the woman who won that title 4 different times. Look at this. We thought this was it. The split-legged moonsault by Naomi, but it was not able to get the job done. But then Rhea Ripley fired on all cylinders once she realized it was now or never. Rhea with the devastating electric chair reverse powerbomb, and that was enough for Rhea Ripley to punch her ticket to the 2nd annual WrestleMania for the Women's World title.
Here is your winner,
Rhea Ripley accomplished everything there is to do on Monday Night Raw. Now she's looking to go to SmackDown and win the Women's World Championship for the first time in her Universe Mode career. Can she do it? Congratulations to our 2nd Women's Elimination Chamber match winner, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Well, what a Women's Elimination Chamber match, as it is now time for the WWE Tag Team Championships to be on the line in a Tornado Tag Team match. As here comes the Hall of Famer, the Animal Batista, as he and Randy Orton look to defeat the Tongans to become the WWE Tag Champs. Batista looking to win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career here on our channel. Batista is a Hall of Famer. Batista has accomplished a lot, but this is his 2nd run here on our Universe Mode. He failed to win the Men's Royal Rumble match, and now Batista, alongside his longtime brother Randy Orton, are here in Australia looking to win the WWE Tag Team titles. As here comes a man who's looking to win his 4th separate championship reign in his Universe Mode career. The Viper, Randy Orton, is here.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper,
Randy Orton is a former 2-time United Kingdom champion, a former United States champion as well here in Universe Mode. Randy Orton now looking to win his first tag team championship in his Universe Mode career. Let's not forget how Evolution managed to get this match. Randy Orton defeated Solo Sikoa in a one-on-one match on Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago, thanks a little bit to an assist from Solo's former tag team partner John Cena from Team Bring It. Obviously, we will see Solo Sikoa and John Cena in a no disqualification match later on tonight. But in terms of Orton and Batista, they are looking to take the tag team championships back from the Anoa'i family, away from The Rock, away from Solo Sikoa. The legendary Hall of Fame tag team is back, and they look better than ever. As here come the champions, quote unquote, as here comes Tonga Loa, the infamous one. Obviously, it was a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw where Tonga Loa and his brother Tama Tonga viciously attacked the greatest of all time, John Cena. It was later on that same night where Solo Sikoa came out in front of the WWE Universe and announced that Solo would be vacating those titles on behalf of he and Cena, and handed those championships over to the Gorillas of Destiny, the Tongans, whatever you want to call them. That is why Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa have those championships in their grasp. But it turned out that John Cena wasn't really injured, and that Solo ordered the Tongans to attack Cena, so that way Solo and Cena were no longer tag team champions, so that way Solo can get rid of John Cena. And this is interesting. This is a full circle moment for Tama Tonga, because it was last year's Elimination Chamber event. Tama Tonga made his PLE Universe Mode debut, where he teamed up with Big Bronson Reed as part of the Bloodline to try to become the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships at last year's Bad Blood. Obviously, they failed to win that match, and now this year Tama Tonga is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions as part of the Bloodline, alongside his brother Tonga Loa. But obviously it's going to be no easy task for the Tongans here tonight at Elimination Chamber, because they have to defend those titles against Randy Orton and Batista. This will be the first title defense for the Tongans ever since Solo Sikoa handed those two those tag team titles. Our first title match of the night, plenty more to come. As here we go. The Tongans handing the referee their championships, as that is what it is all about. Think of all the amazing tag teams that have held those championships. Teams like the Briscoes, Sting and Darby Allin, the Blackpool Combat Club, the Young Bucks, the Hardy Boys, the Wyatt family, among many others. Can Evolution add their name to the list of WWE, formerly Raw Tag Team Champions. Oh! Looks like the Tongans are trying to get momentum early. Batista with a shoulder tackle. Tonga Loa trying to overpower Randy Orton, the Viper. And now Evolution. And remember, Tornado Tag Team rules. No countouts, no disqualifications. The first man who gains pinfall or submission will earn their team the WWE Tag Team titles. And the Raw General Manager, Willie Alexander, made this match official so that way the Tongans can prove that they deserve to be WWE Tag Team Champions, because Randy Orton and Batista were the last team that John Cena and Solo Sikoa beat to retain the tag team titles. Randy with the power slam cover and a kick out by Tama Tonga. But here's Tonga Loa trying to roll up Randy Orton. Batista right there to break it up. And now Tonga Loa with the power bomb. And Tama Tonga taking down Orton. And now the champs are in control. Oh, Tonga Loa taking out Batista on the outside. And now the MFT, Tama Tonga, is in control. You could forget Bad Blood when it was the OG Bloodline versus the Nation. And now Tama Tonga will try to take care of Batista. Batista trying to help out his partner. And the Tongans obviously a lot more recent experience in tag team competition. Oh, Batista. Oh, look at the power. Power bomb the Tama Tonga. As Tonga Loa trying to take care of Randy Orton on the outside. But Batista, the animal. Oh, clawing at the eyes of Tama Tonga, middle of the ring. Remember, no disqualifications. Anything goes. Tama Tonga into the sharpshooter on Batista. But the animal pushing Tama Tonga off. And there's Randy Orton back in the ring as well. As the challengers looking to earn momentum. Now Orton finds himself in a 2-on-1 situation. Here's Tonga Loa. Oh, taking down Orton. As now can the infamous one. No. Ropes forcing the break. There's Batista. Oh, and Tonga Loa throwing a steel chair in the face of Batista. And Tonga Loa, look at this. Oh, Batista able to avoid the attack. Meanwhile, Tama Tonga on the top into the splash. Oh, wait a minute. Now Batista fighting back. Batista into the cover. And Tonga Loa breaks it up. That's the thing with Tornado Tag Team matches. You need to have eyes in the back of your head. There's Tonga Loa. Spear to Orton. But Batista has Tama Tonga into the Batista bomb. And now Batista and Tonga Loa having a stare down. It's basically evenly matched in this Tornado Tag Team matchup. Batista big boot to Tama Tonga. And now Tonga Loa escaping the ring. Oh, big elbow. Orton hasn't moved. Oh, big boot. And now Batista trying to fight off the tag team champions. And Orton with the steel chair at least tried for it. As now it is the three-time champion's turn to get some momentum in for his team. Here comes Randy. Has Tama. Oh, look at this. It's time for some vintage Randy Orton draping DDT on the chair. And this could be Evolution's moment. If Orton connects this, it's all over. Oh, the axe handle. Will Randy go for it? Oh, went for the knee. Too much hesitation. Here comes Tama Tonga. Oh, throwing Orton Remember the back injuries of Randy Orton in the past. And the headbutt. Tonga Loa doing excellent work on Batista on the outside. But here comes Tama into the splash. In the corner to Randy Orton. Here's the cover by Tonga Loa to retain. And a kick out by the Animal. 2-on-1 situation now for the Hall of Famer. The tag champs are on him like hyenas. Tonga Loa, V-trigger. Cover to retain the titles. No, almost got it. You see blood all over the canvas. I don't know who it's from, but Tonga Loa into the steel chair. Orton trying to get Tama Tonga out of the conversation. And Randy Orton now. Vicious shots to Tonga Loa, trying to separate him from his tag team partner. Randy Orton is busted open. Here's Tama Tonga. Oh, neck breaker under the chair. And Tama Tonga fighting off Batista. The tag team champions are in control. Cover. Hooks the leg. Oh no, Orton almost fell victim. You hear the boos from the Australian crowd. Big splash by Tonga Loa into the cover. Hook of the leg. No, again. Evolution showing their resilience. Another knee to the face. Cover. And Randy Orton able to break it up. But here's Tama Tonga. Crossroads. Oh, but Batista. Batista trying everything in his power. You could see the fatigue on Batista's face, in his body language. Takes down Tonga Loa. Tama Tonga cover on Randy Orton and a break up there by Batista. Oh, the shot to the face. Here comes Orton to save his partner. Evolution still fighting. Full Nelson slam by Batista. Here we go. Batista into the Batista lock. Now the ropes forcing the break. The Batista lock was in. We thought that was going to be it. Look at all the blood all over the canvas. And this is only our second match of the night. Well, Batista's still going to try a cover. Hook of the leg for the win. We got new champs. Evolution have done it. Batista and Randy Orton are new WWE Tag Team Champions here on Universe Mode. The reign of the Tongans, it didn't last long. As who would have thought in big 2025 we would say Batista and Randy Orton are Tag Team Champions. Randy and Batista took a lot of punishment from the Gorillas of Destiny, but it didn't matter because Randy and Batista never gave up, even when times seemed tough. And in the end, they managed to get the win here in Perth, Australia. Batista did a Batista lock earlier on in the match. Then a knee right across the face to Tonga Loa. Tonga was completely out, unconscious. Orton with the Orton stomp to Tama Tonga on the outside, and that was all she wrote. It was a bloody battle, literally and figuratively. Look at the face of Randy Orton, as Randy Orton and Batista are brand new WWE Tag Team Champions. What a victory for Evolution here in Australia, here at Elimination Chamber. Well, we got new WWE Tag Team Champions, but it is time for yet another tag team match here at Elimination Chamber. As here comes Darby Allin.
Team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 228 pounds, Darby Allin.
As it is the first PLE match in quite some time for this man, Darby Allin. Obviously, Darby Allin, former United States champion, former two-time WWE Tag Team champion. But over the past couple of weeks on Friday Night SmackDown, Darby Allin has been in a bit of trouble with the North, the team of Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. It was 2 weeks ago on SmackDown where Darby Allin went one-on-one with All Ego Ethan Page. Ethan Page was able to defeat Darby one-on-one, but then when it looked like it was going to be a 2-on-1 attack between the North and Darby Allin, the hardcore champion, main event Jey Uso, was able to fight off the North, hence why we got this match tonight. As here comes the man who has the longest title run still going in Universe Mode history. The workhorse, main event Jey Uso, who is fast approaching 1 whole year as hardcore champion, undefeated.
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Action Champion,
Jey Uso defeated Wardlow at last year's WrestleMania to win that hardcore championship. Ever since, Jey Uso has took on all comers. Last year at the Elimination Chamber, Jey Uso almost became the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. He took part in a six-pack challenge, six-pack elimination match. He was the runner-up in that match before being eliminated by Ilya Dragunov. Jey Uso not defending that hardcore title here tonight, instead helping a friend in need. As here we go, Jey and Darby are ready for a fight. And a fight they're going to get, because here comes the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
weighing in at 240 pounds, Josh
Josh Alexander debuted here on Universe Mode last year in Saudi Arabia at the Night of Champions Premium Live event. And we thought when Josh Alexander first burst on the scene here in Universe Mode that he was going to be a future world champion. He still could be, but in recent weeks, recent months, Josh Alexander hasn't really accomplished a whole lot. He is reunited with Ethan Page to reform the North. Maybe, if the North get the victory, maybe one or both of them can stake their claim at the hardcore championship that Jey Uso possesses. As here comes All Ego. Ethan Page, two-time 24/7 champion here in Universe Mode. He did compete at last year's WrestleMania event where he took part, in a six-man ladder match for the United States Championship. Ethan Page unfortunately wasn't able to win that match, but Ethan Page really hopeful that he'll get another championship match this year at WrestleMania. Ethan Page quickly on the rise to being one of the greatest competitors on SmackDown. Imagine if Ethan Page pins Jey Uso in this tag team match. Maybe Ethan Page could be next in line in that hardcore title, as it will be Darby Allin and Josh Alexander starting off this tag team match here at Elimination Chamber. Look at this by Darby. Oh, big knee there to Josh. Now remember, this is not the first time that the North have teamed up in a premium live event. It was last year at Money in the Bank, where the North unfortunately lost to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in tag team competition. And Darby now into a DDT. Now here tonight they face Darby Allin and Jey Uso. Here's the cover by Darby, and Ethan Page quickly able to break it up. And of course, pretty rare that you see Jey Uso team up with somebody else. Same with Darby Allin. Sure, both these men, former tag team champions in their own respective rights, but not together. As now Jey Uso's illegal. Oh, and a super kick to Alexander. We saw this past Friday night on SmackDown. Jey Uso defeating Josh Alexander in singles competition. And now Jey, I believe Josh Alexander already busted open another super kick. Looking for frequent tags here between Jey and Darby. They appear to be on the same page. As here comes Ethan Page now. Oh, Darby taking Ethan down. As it appears to be all Darby and Jey in the opening stages of this match. You got to think these two have done their homework. Probably communicated throughout the week. Probably went to the gym together. Learned what it's like to be a tag team together. And you can forget, around a month ago on SmackDown, Darby Allin tried to become the #1 contender for Jey's Hardcore Championship. And now here tonight, Darby Allin's teaming up with main event Jey Uso. You just never know who might go and help you when you really need it. And Darby with the barrage of strikes. And sure, ever since Darby became a part of SmackDown, things haven't really went in his favor, but Darby looking to prove he is still that daredevil son of a bitch that people know and love. Here's the cover by Darby. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Ethan. Darby Allin also climbed Mount frickin' Everest, for crying out loud. And now Darby has Ethan in the corner. He's going to go for that power slam yet again. Now Ethan trying to crawl, but a splash connects by Darby. And here we go, the Code Red Ethan Page. And Darby, well, try to go to the top, but Ethan back to his feet. Oh, connects an elbow anyway. Darby Allin doing amazing work here. Now a tag to Jey Uso. And Darby looking to use the Hardcore Champion as a weapon. Great double team work. And now the Hardcore Champion looking to do what he does best. Samoan drop. Ethan Page trying to roll to the outside, but obviously the Hardcore Champ not willing to do that and let him get away with it. Here we go. Jey into the super kick to Ethan Page. Cover. Shoulders down. Jey and Darby with the win just like that. What a victory. Very early on, Jey and Darby wrestled circles over the North. And now you got to think, after that victory, what can the future hold for both Jey Uso and Darby Allin? Darby Allin with the Code Red. Darby Allin also went back to his old self, it seems. We did not expect these two to be on the same page. We were wondering when this match got official, how were they going to coexist? And coexisted they did. Jey got in this thing. Beautiful Samoan drop to Ethan Page. And then a super kick And then that was enough to get the win here at Elimination Chamber.
Dawn B. Allen and
Jey Uso and Darby Allin get the tag team win here at Elimination Chamber. And now, what is next for both of these men heading into the second annual WrestleMania? Hopefully we find out sooner rather than later, but what a win for these two here at Elimination Chamber. Well, what a night it has already been here at Elimination Chamber. We still got a long night to go, as it is time for a triple threat match for the WWE United Kingdom Championship between MJF, Buddy Matthews, and this man, the recently reinvented Aleister Black, who returned to Universe Mode and said to MJF, "I am sick of waiting for my moment. I am sick of waiting around for opportunities and sitting in catering. Elimination Chamber will be in Australia. I want a title opportunity." Aleister Black, the man formerly known as Malachi, is back. And of course, when Aleister Black was a part of Friday Night SmackDown, he was a main event player. Aleister wants to go back to those days, but let's not forget what happened on Monday Night Raw this past week that made this a triple threat match. Buddy Matthews, Aleister's partner in the House of Black, beat MJF one-on-one clean in singles competition, which gave Buddy Matthews the right to be part of this match. Aleister Black, that has got to be sitting in the back of his mind, that his own protege wants to insert himself in this match and probably steal Aleister's title opportunity. So Aleister, he said to Universe Mode higher-ups, "I'm not going to take it easy on Buddy Matthews because I know this could be my last shot at becoming a champion here on Universe Mode." Look at Aleister sitting in that corner, focused, ready for this opportunity on the road to WrestleMania. Can Aleister do it? Wait, what? That's not Buddy Matthews' music. That's Grayson Waller's music. The former 24/7 champion. What the hell is he doing here?
And introducing the challenger, representing a town down under from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds,
Well, I can only assume that Buddy Matthews must have been taken out backstage by this man, Grayson Waller, who wanted this opportunity, who wanted to be a part of this show, to perform in front of his people. This is despicable. This is disgraceful. Grayson Waller, who lost his Intercontinental Championship at last year's Elimination Chamber event. Grayson Waller's taken the coward's way into this match, taking out Buddy Matthews, and he is now part of this match as here comes the champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion,
MJF, who last year at Elimination Chamber defeated Jimmy Uso to retain his United States Championship. Now this year, he is in a triple threat match where he is the defending United Kingdom Champion. It was a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw where he defeated Jon Moxley in a steel cage match to become a two-time United Kingdom Champion. And he thought he was going to face Aleister Black and Buddy Matthews in a triple threat match, but he is facing Aleister Black and Grayson Waller in a triple threat match. Could you imagine if Grayson Waller steals this opportunity and steals the UK title? Aleister Black, Grayson Waller, or MJF? Who will walk out of Perth, Australia, UK champion? We will find out. Oh, and Grayson drops MJF. And Grayson Waller is looking to take out both men. Grayson stole this opportunity. This was Buddy Matthews' spot in this match. Oh, and Maxwell double knees to Grayson's arm. Now remember, triple threat match. Every man for himself. First man who gains pinfall or submission will become WWE United Kingdom Champion. You gotta think Aleister's gonna be pissed off that Grayson Waller injured his own buddy. Snapdragon cover, and Maxwell able to break it up. And Aleister Black, he has waited years for this opportunity. Elbow, and Waller now into a neck breaker. And Grayson Waller has been sitting in catering really ever since he became a part of Monday Night Raw. So this is also Grayson Waller's way of saying he is sick of waiting for his moment, and he wants to perform in front of his own people. As here's MJF. Oh, taking Aleister down. But here's Waller with the sledgehammer. Tried to use it against MJF, but Max even better than that. MJF. Oh. And this will not be the only triple threat match we see. We will see CM Punk, Bray Wyatt, and Seth Rollins in triple threat action later on tonight. Here's the cover. Now remember, Maxwell does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose that UK title here tonight. Grayson Waller rolls through on Aleister. And now the champion into the cover, but Grayson Waller doing everything in his power. Try to go for a super kick. Grayson Waller trying to win his third championship reign in his Universe Mode career. Well, but there's Aleister. Aleister, also a former 24/7 champion. And now Aleister Black. Oh, wait a minute. MJF able to fight off whatever Aleister was going for. And now sending Aleister over to the corner. Big boot by Grayson. Grayson with the kendo stick, throwing it right in the face of Aleister Black. And now a DDT. I think this is Grayson Waller's first PLE match since Bad Blood last year. I could be wrong. Cover for the title. And that was a near fall for Grayson Waller. But now MJF, wait a minute, no. Ooh. Grayson Waller, vintage athleticism that he is known for. Super kick to Aleister. And MJF trying to take out Grayson any means necessary. Thumb to the eyes. Into the low blow. Low blow to Waller. Max to retain the championship. Almost got it. And now Alistair back in the fray. But MJF, he is a pro in these triple threat matches. He's been in a ton throughout his entire Universe Mode career. Hell, even at the Royal Rumble, he was in a triple threat match with Rey Mysterio and Jon Moxley for the UK title. Oh, but Grayson Waller. And that's the thing, when it is the road to WrestleMania and you are a champion, you become a target. Everyone is gunning against you. Grayson Waller now with Alistair Black. Takes him down. And now Waller walking the tightrope. Oh, MJF elbow into a moonsault. That was a double team maneuver by MJF and Grayson Waller. And now both men playing cat and mouse. Oh, MJF though with Waller. Brain buster. But Alistair Black into a cover. Oh, and obviously Max able to recover. MJF now into a powerbomb. Disaster kick to Waller. MJF is rolling. But the match continues on. Alistair. Waller's in the drop zone. Oh, went for the meteor, failed to connect. And now Waller has Alistair in the corner, but here's MJF. Russian leg sweep. Vicious shots to Grayson Waller. Oh, wait a minute. Alistair rolls through. Shoulders down for the championship. MJF now to retain. Almost got it. Alistair able to kick out. Grayson Waller's down. Oh, knee right to the midsection by MJF. And now Max with a kendo stick in hand. Oh, the knee by Alistair Black. And now Alistair on the outside mocking Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the defending champion. But here comes Waller from behind, tossing Black. And now Waller and MJF going face to face. Oh, went for the elbow. Waller out of the way. Alistair sending Max into the corner. And what is Alistair Black going for here? Into a Ushigoroshi. Max into a big kick. Both challengers are down. And now MJF, who's he going to go for? Oh, he took out both men. And MJF, he's got a decision to make. Trying to torture the arm of Alistair Black. But here's Grayson Waller. Roll through. Went for a low blow. What a match between these three talents. Another Ushigoroshi and a knee. And Alistair Black, this could be his moment. Waller's down. Irish whip into another bicycle knee. Alistair Black into the cover for the UK title. No, near fall. And you see the frustration coming out of the eyes of Alistair Black. Oh, big kick into the Black Mass. Black Mass by Alistair Black. But Grayson Waller gets out of it. Grayson Waller now. He knew he was a split second away for missing out on this opportunity in his home country. An opportunity he wasn't even supposed to have. Remember when Grayson Waller a couple weeks ago was 24/7 champion, and he wanted to represent WWE here tonight at the Chamber as 24/7 champion. Now Waller just forced his own other opportunity since he's no longer the champion of 24/7 fame. Oh. Obviously the 24/7 championship now belongs to KSI. Oh, went for a big kick. Alistair now. Oh, God. Takes out Grayson. MJF now going to go for it again. The brain buster. And a big boot to Waller. And now MJF is fired up. Remember, the pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring. Oh, and the prime bottle knocked down as well. Oh, big kick by Alistair. It is chaos all around this thing. Waller face buster to Alistair Black. Oh, and a lariat by Max. We still got so much action still to come. And MJF into the pedigree on Alistair Black, mocking Triple H, one of Alistair's mentors. And now sending Alistair into the ring, but here comes Waller. Three of Universe Mode's most hungry competitors colliding for this opportunity. Alistair into another Ushigoroshi. MJF into the salt of the earth. Waller's out of the ring. Max could do it. MJF retains the United Kingdom Championship here at Elimination Chamber. It was a grueling battle, but in the end, MJF, the incredible champion that he is, was able to survive two of the most ferocious strikers in the game right now, in Alistair Black and Australia's own Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller took Buddy Matthews' spot, and we thought at numerous points that Grayson Waller was going to steal this thing and win the United Kingdom Championship. However, that was not the case. Cover again by MJF, almost retained right then and there. It was chaos all throughout this thing as these three men gave it their all in order to leave Perth, Australia as the United Kingdom champion. Look at MJF. This was what took Alistair out of the equation. The pedigree on the outside of the ring. Then salt to the earth, and it was all over. Alistair had to tap. MJF retains.
The WWE United Kingdom Champion,
MJF 2-0 at Elimination Chamber. As can MJF walk in to the second annual WrestleMania as WWE United Kingdom Champion? We will find out as WrestleMania approaches, but what a win for MJF and still WWE UK Champion. Well, that was one hell of a fight for the UK Championship. But now it is time for the Women's Intercontinental Championship to be on the line, as it'll be two of the most dangerous women in all of Universe Mode colliding for the prestigious belt, as Blair Davenport looks to become the third woman in Universe Mode history to call themselves Women's Intercontinental Champion. Blair Davenport, this is her first one-on-one championship opportunity in her Universe Mode career. Blair Davenport, who was obviously part of that Bullet Club Gold and United Empire rivalry back when she was feuding with Lyra Valkyria, obviously was part of the women's War Games match at Survivor Series as well. But what led her to tonight, she won an 8-woman gauntlet match, last eliminating Zelina Vega to receive this opportunity of a lifetime here at Elimination Chamber. As obviously Blair Davenport's very close friend Jay White is the current World Heavyweight Champion. Blair Davenport looking to be a singles champion in her own right on the road to WrestleMania, looking to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. As here comes the champion, Julia Hart, who won that Women's Intercontinental Championship all the way back at Survivor Series War Games, defeating the inaugural champion, Michin, in order to win that belt. Julia Hart, also a former Women's World Champion in her Universe Mode career. And Julia Hart having a very successful reign here as Women's Intercontinental Champion, taking on all comers. Of course, at the Royal Rumble, she defeated Women's legend Natalya to retain that championship. Can she defeat Blair Davenport here tonight, however, to keep that prestigious Intercontinental Championship around her waist? We will find out in a matter of moments.
Introducing the challenger from Washington, New Zealand,
Can Blair Davenport win her first title in her career here tonight? Obviously, for Julia Hart, it had to have been tough to see her former mentor, Aleister Black, fail to win the UK Championship a few moments ago. Obviously, her other former teammate, Buddy Matthews, get taken out. But right now, she has to focus on her own championship match, where she is the champion defending against a very game Blair Davenport, as the title's on the line and the match is underway right now. And look at Blair Davenport starting off in a big way here tonight. Oh, and Blair Davenport, obviously a lot of people overlook this fact. She is very dangerous in that ring. She is one hell of a competitor. And obviously the referee is going to have her hands full in this title match, and a cheap shot by Blair. Obviously Blair never wanted to play by the rules. Oh, leapfrog. Oh, Julia with the knee right at the midsection. And we are right back to the collar and elbow tie-up battle of control here between champion and challenger. Obviously, Blair Davenport proved to a lot of us in that Bullet Club and United Empire rivalry that she is a very dangerous women's competitor. We knew she was going to be a future champion. Can that future be now for the Women's Intercontinental Championship? Great takedown there by Julia. But now here comes Blair Davenport, looking to roll up Julia. Shoulders down and a kick out. Blair Davenport wanted it to be a quick night in the office here tonight, but obviously it is going to take a lot more than that to put Julia Hart away. And again, referee has to separate these two, and another cheap shot by Blair. She's got to be careful not to get herself disqualified. And Julia Hart, Snapdragon. Center of the ring, cover, shoulders down, and a kick out. Obviously, we've seen these two brawl. We've seen these two absolutely try to destroy each other, try to kill each other on some occasions. That is how much both these women want to call themselves the Women's Intercontinental Champion Great takedown there by Blair. Julia back to her feet immediately, though. That's been a story of Julia Hart's career. No matter how much punishment she takes, she is right back in the fight. As what does the champion have in mind? Obviously, we saw earlier Evolution becoming the new WWE Tag Team Champions. MJF successfully retaining his UK Championship. Will we have a new champion or a defending champion in this match? As Blair Davenport tries to get out of the ring, but here's Julia Hart. Oh! Remember, Blair Davenport cannot win the Women's Intercontinental Championship by countout or disqualification. Now Julia into the cover. Will she be able to retain the title? Kick out by Blair. As now Julia Hart is going to have to think up of something big here. A great pay-per-view streak of defenses for Julia Hart. Has been a fighting champion into the Muscle Buster suplex. Blair back to her feet. Oh my God, and a knee right to the face by the challenger. But here comes Julia. Oh. Absolute punishment here. Oh, wait a minute. But Blair Davenport able to counter whatever Julia was thinking. And now... oh, wait just a minute. Oh, the double kick right to the right to the face. I can't even speak today. Oh, but Julia countering whatever Blair was going for. And here we go. These two ladies, very similar fighting styles. Champion and challenger. Who is going to walk out of Elimination Chamber Perth as the Women's Intercontinental Champion? Blair Davenport and Julia Hart going back and forth. This is going to be some battle. Big shot by Davenport. Are we moments away from crowning a new champion? Hammerlock DDT by Blair Davenport to cover. Hook of the leg. Almost got it. Blair almost won the belt. Women's wrestling chants. Blair's not done. Into a submission, but the feet forcing the break. You hear the boos by the fans in attendance. Knee right to the face. Cover. Blair is relentless. No. Blair Davenport pissed off. She was a split second away from winning her first championship in her Universe Mode career. Oh, but Julia Hart now able to get back to her feet into the chop block. Now into a cover herself to retain the championship. No. That was a slow count. I think the referee was partially injured because if that was a normal count, Julia Hart would still be the Women's Intercontinental Champion right now. But the match continues. Look at this into the lariat. Brilliant maneuver by Julia Hart. And now Julia looking for the end. Oh, look at this into a hammerlock DDT of her own. Cover. Hooks the leg. Julia Hart retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship here at Elimination Chamber. What a victory. But obviously you cannot count out the amazing performance that Blair Davenport had in this matchup. There were numerous points where we thought she was going to win the championship. Look at this by Blair. The beautiful hammerlock DDT. And that was almost it for Blair Davenport, but unfortunately, Julia able to kick out. The knee right to the face as well, but even that wasn't enough. Julia kept on fighting, and then Julia showing off her amazing athleticism into the lariat. And then, for good measure, we saw Blair execute this earlier on in the match, but Julia connecting with a DDT of her own, and that was enough for Julia Hart to once again defend the Intercontinental Championship. Julia Hart's reign continues as Women's Intercontinental Champion. And now the question is, who can dethrone Julia Hart? As we are already over halfway done our second annual Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, but it is time for yet another triple threat match. As this time it is the United States Championship on the line. As here comes the cult of personality, CM Punk, who is still hell-bent on finally winning a championship in his Universe Mode career, looking to do it tonight. CM Punk is here in Australia. Can he win the big one? Obviously, it's been a roller coaster of a few months for CM Punk. He was able to get the win for Team WWE at War Games. He failed to defeat The Rock for the undisputed WWE Championship at Saturday night's main event. He failed to win the men's Royal Rumble match at Royal Rumble. He failed to qualify for the men's Elimination Chamber match. But tonight, he is looking to win the United States Championship. CM Punk said, "I can be a champion in 2025. I just need the perfect opportunity." Can that opportunity be tonight, right here, right now? We are going to find out in a matter of moments. But here comes a man who is also hell-bent on winning championship gold yet again, the former undisputed WWE champion, Seth freaking Rollins. The man who wants to go to WrestleMania as a champion. Seth Rollins is here. Last year at the Elimination Chamber, Seth Rollins tried to become the undisputed champion. Seth Rollins said he is going for the United States Championship because he didn't get to compete last year at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins believes winning the United States Championship here tonight is his best possible option to get on the card at WrestleMania. Obviously, Rollins has had a bit of an attitude change in recent weeks. Bit more egotistical, self-centered, and also power hungry. But can Rollins become U.S. champion tonight? Well, if either Rollins or Punk want to be U.S. champion tonight, they're going to have to beat this man. The man who has caused havoc for the past few months as United States champion. Don't believe me? Ask Cody Rhodes. Ask Randy Orton. Ask Finn Balor what it's like being in the ring with this man. The defending champion, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. He defeated Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat match at Survivor Series War Games to win that championship. He defeated Cody Rhodes in an Extreme Rules match at Saturday Night's Main Event to retain that championship. And then he also defeated Finn Balor, the Demon King, at the Royal Rumble. There seems to be no stopping the indomitable Bray Wyatt, this new version of the Fiend that he debuted at Survivor Series. As Bray Wyatt, also a former hardcore champion in his career, also didn't get to compete at last year's WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt looking to change that if he manages to stay United States champion. We saw MJF be successful in defending a championship in a triple threat match a little bit earlier on tonight. Can Bray Wyatt do the same here tonight? Ever since coming to Monday Night Raw in the Universe Mode draft, Bray Wyatt has been a dominating force, looking to make everyone's life a living hell, and he has done exactly that over the past year. Can Bray Wyatt walk into the second WrestleMania as United States champion? As here we go, the time for talk, the time for mind games is over. You can hear the fans in attendance here in Perth gunning for one of the challengers, CM Punk. Can it be Punk's time to finally win gold in his Universe Mode career? CM Punk, Seth Rollins, or Bray Wyatt? Who will walk out of Perth as United States champion? We find out right now. And obviously Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins have been at each other's throats over the past few weeks. And Wyatt and Punk, almost like an unspoken respect, but obviously it is every man for himself. As the champion, Bray Wyatt looks to brutalize his competition, but here comes CM Punk. Remember, Bray Wyatt does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose his United States Championship earlier on tonight. Here tonight, I should say. Here comes Seth Rollins. We already mentioned the attitude change, it seems, for Seth Rollins in recent weeks, because he wants to go to WrestleMania. He didn't get to. He said, I was Roman Reigns' lackey last year. I am not going to let it happen this year. Oh, big shot right to the face. And Wyatt will try to get the steel chair. But here comes Rollins. Rollins has experience in triple threat matches. Oh, we're going to take down Punk into the shot of the midsection. But here comes Bray from behind. The Fiend rolls up Rollins in a kick out. And obviously Bray Wyatt, a huge hatred for the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. But here comes Phil, CM Punk, who did get to compete at last year's WrestleMania. Rollins with the chair into the cover. Rollins looking to do anything it takes. CM Punk was at last year's WrestleMania. He lost one-on-one to AJ Styles at that event. Oh, and Rollins face first, and now Wyatt with the steel chair. No disqualifications under triple threat rules. Cover. And a kick out by CM Punk. And now here comes Rollins from behind into the neck breaker. And obviously Phil and Rollins, former friends, now arch rivals. Oh, and Rollins brutal strikes. Rollins wants to run Monday Night Raw again. Rollins said, hey, maybe my time has passed to try to become a 2-time WWE champion, but I can still try to win the United States title. And Wyatt with the submission hold in on Rollins. Rollins able to escape. And Punk with a baseball bat to the Fiend. And now to Rollins. CM Punk looking to take advantage of the triple threat stipulation. Punk looking to torture Rollins. And now Wyatt with the bat. CM Punk's own weapon coming back to haunt him. And now the Fiend. Now wait a minute, Rollins able to counter. CM Punk looking to rearrange furniture on the outside. Here comes Rollins into the pedigree. Pedigree to the Fiend. And now Punk into the clothesline. Didn't get all of it. Rollins still on his feet. And Rollins could do it. Oh, the Fiend's body was in the way. And Punk into the neck breaker. Rollins won at the curb stomp. Here's the cover. But the Fiend able to break it up. And now the United States champion in control. But CM Punk trying to fight out of it. What a battle between three of Monday Night Raw's top talents. Oh, and the collision. Bray Wyatt feels invincible. Into the Sister Abigail to Rollins. Can this be enough to retain the title? No, Wyatt's not done. Torturing the knee of Rollins. We know the history of knee injuries for Seth Rollins. Knee across the face. Oh, wait a minute, Punk. Punk into the Anaconda Vice to the Fiend. Anaconda Vice by Punk. Rollins is down. This is Punk's moment. No. Wyatt refusing to tap. But CM Punk knows this is still his chance. Knee to the midsection. Can Punk finally win gold? Trying to go for the go to sleep. Bray Wyatt though, able to get out of it. Rollins into the knee. Punk taking Rollins down. Punk into the cover. Wyatt's down for the title. No! CM Punk was so close. Punk has had numerous failed attempts. Here comes Rollins. Curb stomp. Curb stomp connects, but Wyatt back in the fray. And Rollins into the neck breaker. Wyatt back to his feet and a mandible claw. Mandible claw to Rollins. But Seth able to get out of it. And now Punk and Rollins both trying to double team on the Fiend. They know if either one of them wants to become U.S. champion. Ow, and Punk. Well, that's a twist of fate because of the Shield betrayal. And now Punk with the steel chair again. And he's going to go for another cover on Wyatt. And almost got it again. CM Punk knows this could be end all be all. Can he get it? The GTS connects. He's got it. Punk for the championship here tonight. No! And now Rollins. Neckbreaker to Punk. CM Punk almost did it. And now it's Rollins and Wyatt one-on-one in the ring. Oh, another mandible claw. Another mandible claw to Rollins. This could be it. Rollins is out. But CM Punk Oh, clothesline. He even took out the referee. Everyone's down. That is what happens when you put the Fiend in a triple threat match. Punk is down. Rollins back up. This is chaos. The referee is out, though. CM Punk into the reverse neck breaker again. CM Punk has tried everything in his arsenal to try to win this championship. Wyatt out of the ring, but Punk into the kendo stick, trying to use it against the Fiend. But now the Fiend trying to fight back against CM Punk. And Wyatt, oh my God, throwing Punk on the steps. Punk could be out of the equation for the rest of this match. And now it's up to Wyatt and Rollins. Ferocious shots by Bray. Remember, these guys can fight on the outside as much as they want. But it's first man who gains pinfall or submission in the ring. And Wyatt now, knee to the midsection of Punk. And Wyatt and Rollins mocking each other. Wyatt paying tribute to the late great Brody Lee. Oh, Rollins rolls through, trying to steal the championship to win the title. No. All three men back in the ring. This is a pivotal moment in this match. CM Punk drops Rollins, and now Phil on the top. Into the Macho Man elbow. Cover again to Rollins, and Wyatt kicking out. Headbutt. And now the Fiend in control. Bray Wyatt grabbing the steel steps. Looking to head back inside the ring. But Punk, I think he was trying to go for the GTS again. Wyatt, though, drops Punk. Rollins now back in the ring. Irish whip. Try to go for an elbow of some sorts. I think Wyatt wanted Sister Abigail. Rollins, though. Oh, Punk. Drops Rollins. Punk now back in the ring. Wyatt, Sister Abigail. Cover. Hook of the leg of Punk. Bray Wyatt retains the United States Championship. What a match between these three top talents. There were numerous close calls throughout this entire matchup, but in the end, it was Bray Wyatt who was able to retain his United States Championship once again here tonight at Elimination Chamber, proving how dangerous he truly is. But it was almost a dream come true for CM Punk. The GTS connecting on the Fiend, and he was so close to winning that coveted prize, but it was not enough. And look at this by Wyatt trying to get the mandible claw in on Rollins, was not able to get the job done. These three men hit everything in their arsenal. Look at this. Punk tried to get back in the ring, but then Wyatt, bam, into the Sister Abigail, and that was enough to retain the United States Championship. Maybe next time, Punky Boy, because Bray Wyatt once again retains that beautiful United States title. CM Punk might not be going to WrestleMania, but Bray Wyatt might. Can Bray Wyatt walk into WrestleMania as United States Champion? We will find out when WrestleMania approaches, but what a successful title defense for The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Elimination Chamber, and we are set to make history. The first intergender match in Universe Mode PLE history.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Maribo, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds. The WWE Intercontinental
Let's talk about how we even got to this matchup here tonight. Kevin Owens cut a promo in front of the WWE Universe saying that he didn't have a challenger for the Elimination Chamber PLE. Candice LeRae came out and said, "My husband Johnny Gargano wants another match against you, and I'm looking to earn a title match for him against you. I challenge you one-on-one Elimination Chamber. If I win, Johnny Gargano becomes #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship." Kevin Owens accepted, and we got this match here tonight. As this is going to be quite an interesting match here tonight. I don't even know what Kevin Owens is even thinking right now, as here comes Candice LeRae. As Johnny Gargano is there with her.
and his opponent from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
Obviously, Candice LeRae is no slouch when it comes to intergender matches. I mean, just ask Cedric Alexander. Candice LeRae is always willing to face any type of competitor at any given night. And obviously, Candice LeRae looking to do this all in the honor of her husband, Johnny Gargano, here tonight at Elimination Chamber. Obviously, Johnny Gargano did go one-on-one with Kevin Owens a couple of weeks ago. Kevin Owens was able to easily defeat Johnny Gargano. But obviously, if Candice manages to win, Johnny will get a title match against KO. Here we go. First ever intergender PLE match in Universe Mode history. As here we go. Collar and elbow between these two competitors. I meant to say these two men. Oh, and Kevin Owens now able to bring Candice LeRae over to the floor. Oh, wait a minute. Candice now headlock to the champion. Obviously, Candice can't challenge for the Men's Intercontinental Championship herself, but she can do something like this. Oh, look at this takedown by Candice. Obviously, this is what we mean. Candice LeRae showing no fear against Kevin Owens here tonight. I mean, we saw this past Friday night on SmackDown, Candice LeRae went one-on-one with Natalya in a no disqualification match, and Kevin Owens tried to sneak attack Candice. Look at Candice going for the frog splash, failed to connect. And now here comes Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, who defeated Mark Briscoe at New Year's Revolution to become a two-time Intercontinental Championship. A two-time Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode. Kevin Owens said he wanted a match at Elimination Chamber. Candice LeRae gave him one. Look at this by Owens. And now a double stomp to the arm of Candice. And Johnny Gargano is just standing here and watching this. Oh! Owens with an axe handle. Didn't look like he got all of it, but Candice with a shot. And now slamming Kevin's hand onto the canvas. This is a very gutsy move by Candice LeRae. Obviously, Candice LeRae is also yet to be a champion in her Universal career. Look at this by Johnny. Johnny wrestling, removing the buckle pad, but the referee able to notice. There's Candice into the Hurricane Ronald Owens. Going for the cover, but the referee, let's not forget, he's fixing the buckle pad. I bet Johnny Gargano didn't intentionally try to cost Candice. Oh, Owens, I believe he's going for that DDT. And here we go. These two gutsy performers going blow for blow in this intergender match here at Elimination Chamber. Look at this by Owens. Oh, Owens saying, hit me. And Candice is putting up a fight here in Perth, Australia. And here we go. It's a hockey fight between these two. Who is going to get the upper hand? Owens. Irish whip. Drop down. Into the pop-up power bomb. Cover. Hook of the leg. And almost got the victory right there. And Kevin Owens now on the top. Frog splash. And this is what Kevin Owens said. Hey, don't underestimate me. You want to fight me on a pay-per-view? You're going to see how determined I am. And Kevin Owens saying, come on, let's do this thing. Candice sent over the top rope. Oh, look at this. Johnny Gargano. Johnny wrestling, confronting Kevin Owens. And you got to think, why didn't Johnny just come over here and just challenge me for the belt? When the referee heading to the outside. Oh, and Candice saying T. Kevin Owens focusing on what Gargano's doing. Gargano got ejected from ringside. And Candice looking to take advantage of the distraction. Candice trying to get her shots in on Kevin Owens. As Johnny Gargano sent to the locker room. As Candice is going to keep fighting for her husband. Codebreaker. Kevin now retreating to the apron. Getting back to his feet. Owens sent to the outside. And remember, even if Candice wins by countout, that means Johnny Gargano gets an IC title shot. But Kevin, shot right to Candice. And now Owens stunner to Candice LeRae, connects, cover, hook of the leg. Kevin Owens with the win here at Elimination Chamber. But you cannot discredit Candice LeRae. She came guns a-blazing. Even Johnny Gargano tried to help out his wife. Tried to help his wife help him. Owens into the pop-up powerbomb, however. And Johnny Gargano was sent to the outside as well when it looked like his wife was screwed. Candice LeRae still put up her best possible effort. But Kevin Owens, all it took was the stunner to Candice LeRae. And that was enough for Kevin Owens to beat Candice here tonight at Elimination Chamber. Johnny Gargano is not getting an IC title shot, as Kevin Owens got his battle at Elimination Chamber. But you got to think now, what is next for the Intercontinental Champion on the road to WrestleMania? We're going to find out, hopefully, sooner rather than later. What a win for Kevin Owens here at Elimination Chamber. As we are back here at Elimination Chamber, as it is time for the no disqualifications match between the former WWE Tag Team Champions John Cena and Solo Sikoa. As here comes John Cena, who was brutally betrayed by Solo.
Making his way to the ring, representing Team Bring It. From West New
Well, not anymore.
weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time,
John Cena, a couple of weeks ago, was brutally attacked by the Tongans, the now former WWE Tag Team Champions. Solo Sikoa later revealed it was him who ordered the Tongans to attack John Cena so that way Solo can get rid of John Cena for good. Solo did not believe Cena would be back in competition this quickly, and Cena made the challenge for Elimination Chamber. I should say Solo made the challenge for Elimination Chamber, and John Cena more than happy to accept. Cena said he put his reputation, he put his legacy on the line to join Team Bring It, and Solo threw him out like trash. As here comes the enforcer, now the leader of the bloodline. Solo Sikoa said that he betrayed John Cena because he used John Cena to get to the main event, to get these types of opportunities at premium live events. And Solo Sikoa believing he no longer needs John Cena to get to the main event. Solo believes he is ready to not only be the next tribal chief, but to be the next undisputed WWE champion. We know Roman Reigns or Jacob Fatu will get the WWE champion at WrestleMania, but you got to think Solo Sikoa is not going to be too far behind. As here we go, these two former tag team partners, these two brothers in Team Bring It, are looking to do battle here tonight at Elimination Chamber Perth. Cena, Sikoa. The score will finally be settled right now. Oh, and obviously Solo Sikoa. Look at this. The crowd favoring Cena. And that's the thing. Cena said he's put his relationship with the WWE Universe on the line to join Team Bring It because Cena believed in Team Bring It. Cena wanted to help run WWE. And he wanted to also do it with Solo Sikoa because he believed Solo was the future. And Solo looking to prove Cena right in all the wrong ways. Oh, Solo believing he doesn't need the sledgehammer. Remember, no disqualifications, but the countouts still apply. Look at Cena. Oh my God, the suplex on the floor. Cena is not holding back. Oh, but Solo with a clubbing blow from behind. Into an elbow strike. And Solo Sikoa looking to send John Cena packing for good. Remember, countouts still apply. Solo with a steel chair. And John Cena's in trouble. Oh! Vicious shot. And Solo's beating the hell out of Cena. Oh, wait a minute. That's The Rock. The Rock we haven't seen since the Royal Rumble. And The Rock. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Rock beating the hell out of Cena. We haven't seen The Rock since the Royal Rumble. We thought he was going to play Peacekeeper, the leader of Team Bring It. And now we attack John Cena, handing the victory to Solo Sikoa. Oh no, Cena's still fighting on. What the hell was The Rock doing? We haven't seen The Rock since he lost the WWE Championship to Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. The Rock came here to Australia and he tried to screw John Cena. But Cena's still fighting on into the stunner. And now that gave John Cena even more anger, because now it's not just Solo who wants John Cena out of Team Bring It. It's The Rock as well. John Cena's still fighting on. Remember, this match continues, no disqualifications. But Solo, oh no, spinning Solo to Cena. Cover to beat John, and a kick out at 2. But Solo Sikoa, he could be one move away. Going for the Samoan spike. Cena into the monkey flip. Wait a minute. John now with the kendo. Oh, and beating the hell out of Solo. Now into the cover of his own. And a kick out by Solo. Solo's still going to be a little bit fresh. But here we go. Cena now. Into the 5 knuckle shuffled. Solo busted open. And Cena's ready. Here we go. AA to Solo. Cover. Hook of the leg. John Cena with the win here at Elimination Chamber. But we got so many more questions. The Rock returned to universe mode and tried to screw John Cena. But in the end, it didn't work. We thought that Solo was going to take full advantage and beat John Cena, but it did the complete opposite. It lit a fire underneath John Cena to keep on fighting, because now he had nothing left to lose. John Cena into the 5 knuckle shuffle on Solo Sikoa, and then the piece de la resistance, the attitude adjustment, and that was enough for John Cena to get his redemption here at Elimination Chamber. Not a very good night for the Bloodline here tonight, but The Rock betrayed John Cena, but it didn't matter in the long run, because John Cena walks out victorious at Elimination Chamber. But now we gotta think, what will the future hold in this rivalry between John Cena and the remnants of Team Bring It? Hopefully we find out sooner rather than later, but what a win for John Cena here at Elimination Chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening, as it'll be Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, with this man as special guest referee.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Jay White.
Switchblade Jay White, the current World Heavyweight Champion, will serve as special guest referee for this match against Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. This match, very, very important WrestleMania implications in this matchup. The winner will face Switchblade Jay White for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. The loser will face Drew McIntyre or whoever the undisputed champion will be at WrestleMania. As Jay White has made his way to the ring, he will be the special guest referee, as here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion, the man who Jay White beat at the Royal Rumble to win the title, and the man that is willing to do anything to win that championship back. This is a very rare sight to behold. Roman Reigns entering a premium live event without the prestigious World Heavyweight Championship. Let's not forget how we got to this matchup here tonight. Jacob Fatu obviously won the men's Royal Rumble match. Jacob Fatu was going to choose which champion he was going to face at WrestleMania, but before he made a clear-cut decision, Roman Reigns made his way to the ring and told Jacob, choose the WWE Championship. Allow me to get my proper one-on-one rematch at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. Jacob Fatu said no and defied the tribal chief. Ever since then, Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu have been fighting amongst themselves for weeks, even invading each other's matches, even invading other shows. You can forget on Monday Night Raw this past week, Roman Reigns attacked Jacob Fatu from behind when Jacob Fatu was going one-on-one against AJ Styles. That is how much Roman Reigns wants to face Jay White at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sure, Roman Reigns is also a former WWE champion here in Universe Mode. He can easily go back to Raw and face whoever the champion will be, but Roman Reigns has reigned so long as World Heavyweight Champion that he wants it back. Roman Reigns, this is his first PLE in 10 months without the World Heavyweight Championship. That is insane to think about. And Roman Reigns is ready for a fight. As here comes the man who earned the right to choose whichever champion he wanted at WrestleMania, but he accepted the stipulation that the winner will face the world champion, the loser will face the WWE champion. The men's Royal Rumble winner, Jacob Fatu, is here, and he is ready to face the OTC. Jacob Fatu, nobody thought he was going to win the men's Royal Rumble match, but he did just that, proving to everyone who said that he was going to be the future of Universe Mode. He could very well be our next World Heavyweight Champion or our next Undisputed Champion. Jacob Fatu is looking to go one-on-one with Roman Reigns. Jacob used to be the enforcer of the bloodline, but now Jacob looking to be his own man, believing he could only be about a month away from being the top guy in this business. Here we go. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. Winner faces the world champion. Loser faces the undisputed champion. And the match is underway. Fatu into a super kick. and immediately goes for the cover and a kick out at 2 by Reigns. And this is the thing. We knew it would only be a matter of time until we saw these two go one-on-one. It seemed like a WrestleMania match, but we're getting it tonight. Oh, and Roman with a cheap shot. Jay White trying to separate the two men. But Roman Reigns is obviously pissed off. Obviously, he cannot attack a WWE official, which Jay White is tonight. But Roman's going to take all that anger of no longer being the world champion out on his former enforcer, Jacob Fatu. And Roman Reigns, we saw his ferocious attack this past Friday night on SmackDown. It was a tag team match where Roman Reigns teamed up with Drew McIntyre to take on Jay White and Jacob Fatu. Roman Reigns got the count-out victory by brutally attacking Jacob Fatu and incapacitating the Samoan Werewolf. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Jacob's feet underneath the bottom rope. Jay White calling for the rope break. Very good officiating there. At first, I thought he was trying to be biased against Roman Reigns there. Looks like I thought that Jay White was probably going to prefer to face Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. And that's the thing for Jay White. He's got the WrestleMania match in the palm of his hands. He could even screw one of these two men. But Roman Reigns now looking to beat down on Jacob Fatu, and now Jay White going to begin the count. He is the special guest referee after all. Roman now sending Fatu into the steel steps. And now the power bomb. Remember, Roman Reigns wants to get this done the right way. Or does he? Roman on the top. Count of 5 by Switchblade. Roman now into the clothesline. Roman is relentless. And Roman is telling Jay to count. But remember, Roman went on the top turnbuckle, which means Roman broke the count. And Jay White's telling Jacob, get back in the ring. Oh, the headbutt. Separating Roman for the moment. And now Jacob on the top. Crossbody. And now Jacob. Here we go. Into the spear to Roman. Can he beat Roman with his own move? Cover. Hug of the leg. Roman kicks out at 2. Jay White was almost going to be the one to face Jay White at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. He still could. Will Roman be forced to go back to Raw? Which I bet a lot of SmackDown guys would be happy about. The Impaler. Oh, wait a minute, what? Well, Roman's feet were underneath the bottom rope? I don't know. Jay White calling for the rope break, and now into another cover. Now Jay White responds, and oh, almost for the win for the Werewolf. And now Jacob, another headbutt. Roman Reigns busted open. And Jacob Fatu in complete control. Another elbow connecting on Roman Reigns. Cover. Hooks the leg. And again a kick out. Oh, wait a minute, Roman. Oh, the rope's forcing the break. Jay's arms underneath the bottom rope. But Roman Reigns looking to get momentum back in this match. Wait a minute. Jacob. Here we go. Crossbody connects. Another cover by Fatu. Desperation. Again. And I believe Jay White was counting a little bit fast there. Seems like he is going to be a little bit biased towards Roman Reigns. Oh, neck breaker. And now Roman. Oh, Jacob back to his feet. Irish whip. and a slam. But Jacob trying to retreat into the apron. Roman now. Oh no. No. Jacob back first into the apron. And Jay White, the World Heavyweight Champion, just watching this. Roman into the Superman punch on the outside, a lot like Friday. And now it's Jacob, also busted open. Roman Reigns could be seconds away from getting a world title match at WrestleMania. Wait a minute. Jacob rolls through, and again, Jay calling for the rope break. Roman retreating into the corner. But Jacob Fatu into the power slam. Now a cover. Shoulders down. Almost got it again. And now Jacob, second impaler of the match. And again the ropes forcing the break. One more time by the fans in attendance. Splash by Jacob. Now another cover. Can this be enough for the win? No. These guys are hitting everything. Neither one of these two want to lose this match. Both these men want Jay White, but only one of them can get him. And the loser of this match is going to face the undisputed WWE Champion at WrestleMania. Either way, both these men are going to be WrestleMania main eventers. Actually, I should say all three of these guys, because Jay White's going to main event WrestleMania as well. It just depends what night and which champion. Roman Reigns says he was born a WrestleMania main eventer. Roman into a spear. We finally see it. Cover. Hook of the leg. Roman Reigns is going to face Jay White once again at WrestleMania. Jacob will face the undisputed champion. But man, what a fight between these two Samoan warriors here tonight at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. Roman wanted it a lot more. He taught Jacob Fatu a lesson in respect, which was what he wanted to do. But there were numerous points in this match where we thought Jacob Fatu was going to defeat the OTC and be the one to face Jay White. There were even points where we thought Jay White was going to be biased towards Jacob Fatu, but Jay White shockingly called the match right down the middle. And because of that, Roman Reigns earned the right to face Switchblade Jay White in a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. You see the resilience on Jay White, but he knew what had to be done. Roman with the win. Roman Reigns has an opportunity to become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania, as he will face Switchblade Jay White in a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania. Meanwhile, in the main event of Night 1, it'll either be Jacob Fatu will challenge either Drew McIntyre or whoever the undisputed champion may be at WrestleMania. Who will be the undisputed champion? We're going to find out next at Elimination Chamber. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening.
The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. And is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Well, we know the winner of this match might face Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania Night 1, as the first man to enter the chamber is Gunther.
Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds.
Gunther, the final AEW World Champion in Universe Mode history. 2-time WWE United Kingdom Champion. This is Gunther's first WWE World Championship opportunity. Gunther, who obviously competed at last year's Elimination Chamber event, lost the United Kingdom Championship to Sami Zayn. This year, he takes his rightful place in the main event, looking to become WWE Champion. Could you imagine Gunther versus Jacob Fatu for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania? That would be one hell of a fight. So Gunther entering a pod. Well, we know this man is going to enter the Elimination Chamber match last. Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, 2-time UK champion.
Weighing in at 229 pounds.
Kenny Omega, at last year's WrestleMania, he defeated Gunther to win his first WWE United Kingdom Championship. It was the first match in WrestleMania history in our Universe Mode. Tonight, Kenny Omega has a chance to walk into the second WrestleMania as Undisputed Champion. This is Kenny Omega's first WWE title shot since Money in the Bank all the way back in Season 1. Kenny Omega hasn't had a WWE Championship shot since then, but Kenny Omega is here looking to win it this year. Can he do it? Kenny Omega, the best bout machine, as he looks at his arch nemesis Gunther. Gunther can't even be stomached to even look at Kenny. Obviously a lot of history between these two men, but they will both be in pods when this chamber match starts. As here comes the champ. The man who won last year's Elimination Chamber match in order to main event last year's WrestleMania, where he successfully retained the Undisputed Championship against Will Ospreay in the main event of Night 2. McIntyre looking to do it again against Jacob Fatu this year. Can he do it? We are going to find out. As Drew McIntyre, this time, he walks in as the defending champion.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds. The undisputed WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior,
Drew McIntyre became a 2-time Undisputed Champion by beating The Rock at the Royal Rumble. We saw The Rock earlier tonight betray John Cena But McIntyre, he won the Undisputed Championship at last year's Chamber, last eliminating Cody Rhodes. This year, he is the guy defending the title. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for the Scottish Warrior. And speaking of Cody Rhodes, he is also walking into his second straight Elimination Chamber match in a row. The first ever Triple Crown champion in Universe Mode history. The first ever Undisputed champion in Universe Mode history. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is here. He was the runner-up in last year's Elimination Chamber match. This year, Cody Rhodes looking to win the whole damn thing.
And introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Cody Rhodes, a two-time WWE champion in his own right. Cody Rhodes, he hasn't held that championship since Money in the Bank all the way back in Season 1. But Cody Rhodes has suffered a lot of adversity over the past year and a half with the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, Braun Breaker, and the United States title. Cody Rhodes believing it is finally time to win that Undisputed Championship back. Because Cody wants to main event WrestleMania. We've only had one set of new champions here tonight so far. That being Randy Orton and Batista becoming the new WWE Tag Team Champions. That is it. But we can still crown a new WWE Champion here tonight, as that's all the wrestlers entering pods. As here comes the megastar, L.A. Knight, making his way to the ring.
The challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds.
Obviously, L.A. Knight and Xavier Woods both representing SmackDown in this match. But obviously, if L.A. Knight wins this match and the Undisputed Championship, he will automatically become the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster, a lot like how Drew McIntyre was last year. L.A. Knight, despite all his accomplishments, despite all the main events, this is his first world title shot. And if he wins, this will be his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career. LA Knight, a lot of pressure here tonight, a lot of bright lights. LA Knight and Cody Rhodes, a lot of history. But LA Knight will be starting this match a lot similar to this man. The former Intercontinental Champion, former 24/7 champion as well, Xavier Woods, is the last man to enter the chamber. Xavier Woods with Francesca the trombone.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Xavier Woods won a fatal 5-way gauntlet eliminator match to qualify for this Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, this past Friday night on SmackDown, Xavier Woods and LA Knight lost to Cody Rhodes and Gunther to become the first two men to enter the Elimination Chamber match tonight. But Xavier Woods looking to do the unthinkable and become undisputed WWE Champion. A lot of people believe Xavier Woods is the dark horse in this matchup. Xavier Woods said he's the dark unicorn. As here we go, Xavier Woods also realizing he will start off this match, as that is what it is all about. It is our main event of the second annual Elimination Chamber for the undisputed WWE Championship. Who is going to the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania? We are going to find out right now as the two SmackDown participants, LA Knight and Xavier Woods, kick off the men's Elimination Chamber. We saw Rhea Ripley win the women's Elimination Chamber match earlier on tonight to kick off the show. Who's going to win the men's chamber match? As Xavier Woods seemed to be in control of the time being, but now here comes LA Knight into the air raid crash. Knight, first cover of the matchup, kick out by Woods. And that's the thing, you're going to want to conserve your energy in a match like this, especially when that beautiful WWE title is on the line. A lot of people believe LA Knight would be in this position, but Xavier Woods, he hasn't held a sanctioned championship ever since season 1. And in less than 5 seconds, a new competitor will enter the Elimination Chamber match. Who will it be? It'll be the Ring General Gunther. And then this is Gunther's first world title shot as well. And LA Knight will try to bring Xavier Woods back inside the ring. Woods able to counter. Here comes Gunther trying to attack both men. A lot similar to what he did this past Friday. And Gunther into the Boston Crab on Xavier Woods. Remember, eliminations. Nobody's going to really try to break up covers in this match. And now Woods trying to roll up on Gunther. Looking for an early elimination. Here's Gunther. And a kick out by Woods. And now here comes LA Knight, bringing Gunther in the ring, but continuing the attack on Xavier Woods. Here's the cover. And a kick out again by Woods. And now either Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre will enter the chamber. Look at this by Gunther. Oh, LA Knight right into Kenny Omega's pod, as it'll be the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre entering the match next. And McIntyre, going after LA Knight. And Drew McIntyre looking to win the second straight Elimination Chamber match in a row. He won last year. Can he do it again this year? We already have 4 men in this thing. McIntyre going after Knight. Xavier Woods trying to go after Gunther. And Gunther and McIntyre, a little bit of history. As now Gunther going to focus on the WWE Champion. And that's the thing, when you're the champion in a match like this, you have a huge target on your back. In less than 5 seconds, Cody Rhodes enters the Elimination Chamber. Clothesline by Gunther. As here comes the American Nightmare. And we knew it was going to be Cody Rhodes because Kenny Omega won a fatal 5-way match in order to earn the right to enter the Elimination Chamber match last. And LA Knight drops Xavier Woods. There's McIntyre rolling up Rhodes to eliminate Cody early. No. That's the thing. You don't want to fly all the way out to Australia to lose a match like this quickly. And McIntyre drops Rhodes. LA Knight going after Gunther. LA into the cover. Hook of the leg, and no. McIntyre looking to drop Xavier Woods, but there's Cody Rhodes from behind. LA Knight brutal shots. Beautiful rhythm. And now Kenny Omega is very close to entering this matchup now. LA Knight into the elbow to Gunther. Kenny Omega enters the matchup. Cover. Hooks the leg. Gunther was almost the first man gone from the chamber match. And now Gunther into the powerbomb tonight. Is this enough? Shoulders down. LA Knight survives. And now all 6 men have entered the chamber match. This is our main event of the second annual Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. Who will it be? Cover by Rhodes on Woods, and Xavier stays alive. And Cody Rhodes Oh, I believe McIntyre hit the future shock on Kenny Omega. And can Omega be the first man gone? Gunther drops Woods. McIntyre, the reigning and defending undisputed champion. Look at this by Gunther. Gunther and McIntyre working together, dropping Cody Rhodes. Oh, wait a minute, LA Knight. I think he went for the BFT. Covered by Gunther. Oh, Claymore to Omega. McIntyre with a Claymore. And, oh, Omega stays alive. But look at Cody Rhodes on Gunther. The teammates on Friday. Cody with the bionic elbow. Shades of Dusty Rhodes. Looking to pay tribute to his father. Cover. And a kick out. Lots of fighting going on. There are bodies everywhere in the ring. LA Knight dropping Woods onto the turnbuckle. McIntyre and Omega, a lot of history for the UK title in the past. And now Cody has Gunther into the vertebreaker. Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Now Omega and McIntyre doing battle. Oh, big enziguri there by Omega on the champion. There's now Xavier Woods. Wait a minute, LA Knight from behind. Cody on the outside. Oh, I believe he was going to go for a figure four on Gunther. McIntyre into the Kimura lock on the outside to Cody Rhodes. But Cody stays alive. You see McIntyre and Woods. I believe McIntyre hit a Claymore on Rhodes on the outside. Cover. And Cody stays alive. Omega. Big kick to Xavier Woods. Remember, Kenny Omega battled through diverticulitis, reliving his rivalry with Gunther. Cover by, I believe that's McIntyre on Knight. Knight kicks out. No eliminations yet in the men's elimination chamber match. That is how much all six of these guys want the undisputed championship. Cody into the pedigree to McIntyre. Cover. Hook of the leg to eliminate the champion. No. Meanwhile, Gunther with Omega into the powerbomb. Cover on his arch rival. Kenny Omega is eliminated. And now Gunther cover on Woods. Xavier Woods eliminated. Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods have both been eliminated within seconds of each other. Look at this. Cody Rhodes and Gunther battling on the wall. And Gunther falls over. Cody into the crossbody to McIntyre. Daredevils are Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. LA Knight throwing Gunther in the ring, but look at this by Cody. Crossroads to the champion. Sweet, sweet payback of last year. Cover, hug of the leg, and McIntyre kicks out. We were almost guaranteed a new WWE champion tonight. LA Knight with the barrage of strikes to Gunther. Cody with the submission still on the champion. Oh, but McIntyre refuses to tap. We are down to 4. Rhodes, McIntyre, Knight, or Gunther. And Cody now. Crossroads again to McIntyre. This has got to be it. To guarantee a new champion. We do. McIntyre's been eliminated. We are guaranteed a new champion. Gunther rolls through on LA Knight and, whoa, Knight roll up on Gunther now, shoulders down. Oh, Knight now rolls up and a kick out again. It'll either be Gunther, LA Knight, or Cody Rhodes. McIntyre can't even escape the Elimination Chamber. He can't even have a walk of shame here. And LA Knight still in this match from Friday Night SmackDown. Could you imagine if LA Knight wins the undisputed WWE Championship? Or Gunther finally winning the WWE title? Or Cody Rhodes becoming a 3-time undisputed champion? McIntyre is no longer champ. Oh, LA LA Knight drops Rhodes. This could be the biggest night in LA Knight's life. But Cody, throws LA into the ring post. Cover on Gunther. And Gunther kicks out. Cody wants it to be a quick night in the office. LA Knight gonna go for it again. No. You see the blood on the face of the ring general. What a intense match. These three men with the opportunity of a lifetime to go to WrestleMania main event as undisputed champion. Cody with LA Knight into the figure four on the megastar. Will LA have to tap? No, he fights out of it. LA Knight still alive, now trying to fight off Gunther. LA Knight knows he's a target because he's a SmackDown guy. LA Knight again rolled through by Gunther. Shoulders down. Almost got eliminated there. Now LA Knight rolls up Gunther. No. Kick out of two by Gunther. Now into another cover. No. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yep, they're just going to roll up. Cody just looking on. Which one of these two is going to get the better of the other? No. Breaking up. Oh, but LA into the chop block. Oh, Gunther. I think Cody wanted the pedigree on LA Knight, but Gunther not allowing it. Oh. Throwing LA Knight. And now Cody into the pedigree. Looks like Cody and Gunther working together. And LA Knight eliminated. It's now down to Cody Rhodes or Gunther. My God. Gunther laying out Cody. And this could be it. Gunther, power bomb on the outside of the chamber. Gunther, will he do it? No. At least not yet anyway. Gunther was a split second away from being WWE champion. And he still can. My God. Try to go for the crossbody on Cody. You hear the "this is awesome" chants. One of these two men is going to be WWE champion. Gunther has Rhodes. Oh my God. Cody Rhodes looking to become a three-time undisputed champion. Gunther looking for his first reign with the gold. Cody rolls through on Gunther. Can he do it? Almost got it right there. Cody Rhodes hasn't held that WWE title since season 1. It's season 3 now. Cody Rhodes has battled a lot of adversity. Gunther and Cody both trying to get a breather. They know it's now or never. Cody bulldog. Can Cody hold the gold again? Cody Rhodes takes out Gunther now. These two men are looking to do whatever it takes. This is our main event of Elimination Chamber 2. Cody. Can he do it? The figure 4 leg lock on Gunther. If Gunther taps, it's over. No. Gunther refuses. Cody. He's fired up. But you could tell Cody is definitely fatigued. Fatigue is setting in on the American Nightmare. But he knows if he hits this, he could be a 3-time undisputed champion. No. Oh, and Gunther dropping his full body weight. And Gunther with the strikes and a drop kick to Rhodes. Gunther now into the cover for the undisputed championship. No. Blood all over Gunther's face. Knee right to the face of Cody. And now can it be Gunther's night? Here we go. The powerbomb on Rhodes. Stacks him up. Gunther's the champion. Gunther is the undisputed WWE champion. Gunther is world champion. Gunther, in his first ever undisputed championship opportunity, has won the belt inside the Elimination Chamber. Gunther has the possibility of main eventing WrestleMania as the undisputed WWE Champion. What a victory for the Ring General inside the Elimination Chamber match. It was down to Cody Rhodes or Gunther. Cody was insanely close to becoming a 3-time WWE champion. But in the end, Gunther managed to persevere, fight as if his life depended on it. And with one last move, Gunther was the one who went from undesirable to undeniable. Gunther has done it.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Champion,
Gunther has done it. Gunther knew this day would come. In Perth, Australia, Gunther is our brand new, undisputed WWE Champion. What a victory for the Ring General. As what does this mean? The era of Gunther is here. Can it be Gunther versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Championship? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our second annual WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in our WWE 2K25 Universe mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.